What about like could you just give us a quick examples of maybe some of the interesting patterns maybe you guys seen on the previous posts? I know you guys like one of the a couple of like posts went viral with whole like A16Z and like Uni. Maybe like give an example of some of those really interesting patterns or um some of
Hmm.
the on-chain, I guess, like behaviors that you guys seen.
Of course, of course. And regarding, let me jump on the A16Z for a second
Mm-mm.
here, because it was one of the best findings we've had so
Mm.
far with Bubble Maps, because we noticed this on-chain pattern early in November
Mm.
2022. So that was nothing new. Really, when CZ tweeted about A16Z, it was more of a catalyst for us. It was the moment we knew we had to jump on the story, but it was already in the pipeline, and the Medium article was already made. So just a nice testament of how bubble maps can be used to kind of get alphas early on. And so what did we see on the bubble map of Uniswap? And by the way, I can see you shared
Yep. The post.
you shared the tweet
Yep.
here. Yes, the post at the top. Well, we noticed a very interesting pattern, what we call a cluster, where multiple wallets were connected through unit transfers. And you can see actually with this post, there is one wallet in the middle who's been sending exactly 2.5 million uni to about nine different wallets.
Ah.
And the thing that was really intriguing at first is that 2.5 million uni is not any amount. It's precisely the amount you need to submit a proposal to the government.
Oh, that's so interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and we were like, is this wallet sending exactly this large amount of uni, because it's millions and millions of
Hmm.
dollars, huh? Right? About 50 million. And all these wallets suddenly have such a high power, because submitting a governance proposal can be huge. It's literally, you can say, let's go to BNB chain, which was the discussion,
Yep.
or let's finance this
Yep.
project, let's increase the yield on this liquidity pool. So you have your hands on the $7 billion treasury chest of Uniswap. It's quite
Mm.
significant. But this is only the first thing that was interesting, because once a proposal is made to the governance, it needs to reach a certain quorum. A quorum is the minimum percentage of the supply you need to vote for a proposal to be even considered. If it's below, you cannot pass.
Right.
And this quorum is very low. It's 4% only of the votes.
Ah, okay, okay.
The cluster alone had 4.15%, exactly the amount you needed to reach the quorum.
Oh, wow. Okay. So like they did the math and they were like, okay, this is the exact amount that we need. I guess like that's
Yeah,
kind of like,
that's it.
when you see it like that, like it's like, oh wow, it's so obvious, but I mean without on-chain data, it'll be kind of hard to figure that out, right?
Absolutely. I mean, without on-chain data, or with the other traditional tools, what you would need to do is go through each wallet individually and try to find this connection.
Mm.
The cluster actually that you can see on the post was made over a large time span. It was made over like
Oh.
years and
Oh
years.
wow,
So when you
really?
see
So
this,
like like
yes,
they did it over years to avoid
yes, it
detection.
was it was at least 2 years, at least 2 years.
Wow.
And when you see the cluster like this, it seems obvious it's there, but it's actually being flooded by all the unit transfers, because they did it like once a month, and then 6 months after they did another transfer. Very hard to track.
Got it. That's pretty incredible. Wow.